What up people, and welcome to the channel John Check Fitness. Today I'm going to be looking back on one of my series from last year. It was when I was trying to build muscle on my arms, and I challenged myself to gaining an inch in a month on my actual arms. So I've edited all the videos and put them all together in one video just for you, and then you can go and try and see if you can gain an inch on your arms. What I would suggest to do is actually be in a surplus when you're doing this, because obviously you can gain more weight. And just watch the videos and you'll see and be surprised on how much I actually do gain on my arms in a month. Enjoy. Let's go! Measurement of my arms, flexed, unpumped. On the main bicep peak, right? My right arm is 14.5 inches. Let's just check. The other one is the same, hopefully it is. It's just a tiny little bit bigger than 14.5 inches. So pretty much even. Let's get in the gym and show you this big arm routine, episode 1. So then, to Monday's workout, what you want to be doing is getting that incline dumbbell curls in first, and getting a weight that it's heavy, but you only can manage 8 reps. And this particular move is going to be working the outside of the bicep, the peak of the bicep. So what you want to do is make sure that your bench is at 45 degrees, and make sure you do them reps and squeeze each time you lift the dumbbell, and lower it down, I would say about 2 to 3 seconds. Then go on to dumbbell spider curls. You have to lower the weight on these because it's a bit of a harder move, and exactly same sets and reps, squeezing at the top and lowering 2 to 3 seconds on the way down. If you do struggle lifting them, then you can do alternatives like I'm doing here. And basically what you're doing is you're hitting the inside of your biceps. Then I'm doing the basic bicep curls with a weight that I can manage 8 reps. Everything today is 8 reps and it's all controlled. Just try to remember to squeeze on the way up so your bicep feels that contraction, and then lower it down in a controlled manner. Every exercise today is focusing on the single arm, so one arm does not grow bigger than the other. A lot of people just tend to do barbell work, and you can actually get imperfections from this. So this whole series of workouts to get a bigger arms you won't ever get that. Then we're going straight on to hammer curls, exactly the same as the bicep curls, but this makes the arms length bigger. Some people, depending on genetics, will get short biceps, and some people have long biceps. This workout works the arm as a whole in general and can get the mass on your arms. What you want to do is try and get it up to at least chest height, and if you're struggling, do single arms after. Then we're doing dumbbell skull crushes. You have to lighten the weight on these because it is a harder maneuver, but then make sure your arms are angled, not straight up in the air, angled, I would say about 35 to 45 degrees, as you can see there. Lower them down to your head, that's why they're called skull crushers, and contract your triceps when you become to lift them up. Then we're doing single arm overhead triceps. This is working the main part of your tricep, which makes your arm chunky. A lot of people think doing bicep curls, doing your biceps is how you get bigger arms. The tricep has 3 muscles, which means there's more muscles than the bicep, which gives you a bigger arm. The muscles on the triceps are actually bigger than the bicep muscles. Make sure you do both sides and then move on to the cable machine and do single arm bicep curls. What this does is also working on the inner head and outer head of both the bicep. This is I haven't got the name for this, but I call it the posing bicep curl. And then doing single tricep pull downs. I'm doing also 8 but 4 sets because it's a lighter weight and it's your last few sets and few workouts before the day's over. This will work the long head of your tricep, and this is actually day 1 finished. So if your arms are aching after this and they are still aching by the Wednesday, what I suggest to do is maybe have 2 days off. If you feel fine, then go on to Wednesday's workout, which is going to be about barbells. It's mainly lifting heavier weights because obviously on a barbell you can put the weight up because obviously your arms are both using the weights. First of all, what I like to do is use body weight chin-ups. This warms up the arms to start off with. If you can't do chin-ups, do it on the assisted machine. Then I go on to barbell curls. Do a weight that you can actually do the sets of 3 at 8 or 4 sets, as I'm doing actually, sorry, and then go straight onto skull crushers, sorry, and then same weight, something where you can actually do 8 reps, 4 sets. Then you go on to a tricep press, which is like a bench press, but it's lower, it's more below the chest, and it's like a pushing movement. Do the same amount of sets using a weight that you can manage, and you know you can do 8 sets, but you want them last couple of reps hurting. Then body weighted tricep dips. If you find this easy, put a few plates on your legs. That will make the move a lot harder. Then we go straight on to forearm barbell curls. This will work the main of your bicep, but also work your forearms to make your forearms a bit beefy. Then we go on to banded preacher curls. If you haven't got a spotter who can stand on the band, get a weight that's heavy enough and do these. Trust me, the tension in these are awesome. You will feel it on the way up and you'll feel it on the way down. I learnt these off Sean Stafford when I went on my day trip to London and trained with Sean Stafford. That's in my videos if you want to check it out. Then I go on to tricep rope pull downs, and same 4 sets of 8. Then I go on to rope hammer curls. As you can see, my time under tension is probably about 3 or 4 seconds up and 3 or 4 seconds down, so it's all controlled and I can manage the weights and contraction each time I do the move. Then that is actually Wednesday's
workout done. Like I said, if you're tired, just have a rest and then come back 2 days. This is the most important day of them all, and this is about eccentric overload. It's about weights you cannot really manage to get up. If you can, you cheat them up, and it's all about lowering the weight slowly down. So you want to be lowering every single weight down at least 8 seconds if you do more. If you've got a spotter, you can actually bump up the weight and then they will push the weight back up, and I would suggest doing that. But this is the barbell curl, and slowly releasing down. What happens is these moves are ripping the fibers of the muscles in a different way, and all the eccentric overload which your muscles cannot handle, your arms are just doing overtime and don't know what's happening. So the muscle fibers are ripping, tearing, repairing and getting bigger, and that's how you get bigger arms. Every single move is, you know, I did it by myself on these, so I was struggling on the way up, but as you can see on the preacher table here, how slow I am going down. When you get to your 6th to 8th rep, your arms are on fire, they're burning. Do single ones as well if you want to. And I finished off with slow negative rope hammer curls, and this is basically it. The whole of this arm workout program is the same moves but in different ways. You have your single arm day with normal weights, you have your barbell day with weights you can handle, and then the last day is eccentric overload, where it's weights that you cannot handle to actually lift up, but your muscles to release and control downwards. You're actually stronger in eccentric overload, so you can handle the weight. So it's all about that, and trust me, when you see the final results, you'll be quite surprised on how it has improved my arms. Obviously I was not on a bulking phase. I was on just came off shredding, and I didn't really have a meal program. I was eating what I wanted at this time because I just came off shredding. I wasn't eating regular same amount of calories each day. I was probably eating my 2,500 maintenance calories at this time, and that's it. So here's the results. Enjoy. I haven't checked my arms, right, because there's no point. I have not been to the gym and pumped up my arms just like a couple of minutes ago, right? I am natural, because if I was at the gym, I would have had all my veins popping out my arms, doing my arms. So let's get the tape measure and let's measure them. Right, if you'd watched my other videos, you know that my arms were 14 and a half. My left arm was a tiny little bit bigger, but I'm talking nothing, a centimetre, if that, bigger, right? So 14 and a half inches my arms. So I'm going to do my right arm first, which was 14 and a half. I'm going to bring it right up to the camera. Also get it on the peak of your bicep. And there you have it. I don't know if you can see that. 15. It is tight, right? 15. I have gained half an inch.
If I was eating all these calories and bulking up a lot, I mean, I'm talking about eating a lot of calories, like when you're bulking up, I think I would have got an inch off my arms, or very, very close. There you go. Don't know if you can see that. 15, which is actually right, because this arm is a little bit bigger. So
there is the video. That was this time last year. I just came off a shredding diet for like 6-8 weeks, and I was just, my diet was all over the place. You know, I was eating basically what I wanted. I wasn't bulking, but I wasn't cutting. I was just eating what I wanted to, because obviously I came on was on a cut, and I didn't have a meal plan at all. What I suggest is you follow those steps. Do a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. If you can't do them days, or your arms are sore by the next time, leave it a day and then do it the day after. What you want to do, as I explained in the video, first exercise on Monday you want to be doing is heavy reps, but to a manageable, controlled reps. Nothing too heavy where you're struggling, but so you can get them sets in, and you're doing single arms. This is so both arms grow at the same pace. The second workout on the Wednesday, you're doing a lot of barbell exercises, so then you're putting on heavy weights which are heavier, and you can obviously do the same as you did on the first day and build up muscles, but in a different way, where you're using both arms to lift heavier weights. Same sort of reps, you know, and speed on the movement. And the last day, which is the most important day, is slow eccentric movement, which is basically lowering the weight down as slow as possible. I would suggest it has to be 8 seconds. If you can hold it longer, fair play, but the heavier the weight, the better. If you go with a gym partner, it's better doing it that way, then you can bump up the weight more. But if you can't, and you ain't got a gym partner and you work by yourself, then just get a weight that you can manage to cheat up and then lower it down. And trust me, they tear the muscles. It's not all about lifting the weight up to get muscles, it's also lifting the weight down, and the strain on the muscles with that heavy weight will rip the fibers and will make your muscles grow as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Bit of a reminisce back in the day. I haven't done I haven't done this workout since I've done that, but now I'm bulking. I think next month I'm going to do this plan, and I might show you if I gain another half an inch or maybe an inch on my arms, hopefully. Well, we don't know. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like this. If you do try this, please comment down below, or you're going to try it, please comment down below. Add me on Instagram, John_Shepherd, and tell me if it worked. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you